Wellness, we believe confidence isn't just how you look, it's how you feel. From subtle, natural aesthetics to personalized wellness care, everything we do is intentional. This is beauty with purpose. At Vibe Men's Health, we take that same approach. We focus on what matters most: strength, energy, and performance. Built on real data, real medicine, and real results, we're here to help you look better, feel stronger, and live fully. Come vibe with us today.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather at 9.
Well, good evening and welcome to Mississippi Live at 9. I'm meteorologist Caleb Edelblut, and it is a Sunday night, which means we are getting ready for that fateful Monday morning, and I'm here to let you know what not only your Monday morning has in store, but the entire work week ahead. So let's hop right into this broadcast so we can head on to bed. Dry skies, well, that's wrapping up the weekend. That is for, or this headline's for tonight, as we're not really experiencing many showers or just any drops of rain across North Mississippi. That has been the story for our region, but thankfully we'll start to talk about some rain chances returning, and that kind of answers that question. Do rain chances return this week? The answer is yes, but technically not for everybody, at least not instantaneously. We do start to talk about those rain chances tomorrow, even a little bit into your Tuesday, but they'll start to ramp on up a little bit later on into the work week. And this is the big question, hence why I put 3 question marks compared to the one we had for our second headline. When will the relief return? That is what we're all wanting to know, as it has been hot and toasty all across North Mississippi. Well, it's definitely in store for us. We just got a ways to go, and we'll let you know when that is coming up soon. Out here in Crenshaw, 84 degrees, feels like 91. So even during the 9 o'clock hour, we are still feeling like we're in the low 90s. Now, it's still beautiful outdoors, or at least looks beautiful with those clear skies above. So any last minute plans, as long as you can tolerate the temperatures, y'all are going to be good to go tonight. Out here in Starkville, these cameras are going to start getting busier and busier. College students moving on in, 86 degrees, but feels like 102. So triple digits, still how it feels for you guys out there in the Golden Triangle region. Definitely not much fun out there for any late night plans, but hey, if you can tolerate the temperature, like I mentioned again, you'll be good to go. Out here in Kosciuszko, 85 degrees, still feel like you're in the mid 90s. So this goes back to what we were talking about earlier on today. No matter what time of the day, no matter if it's morning, daytime, evening, we're still going to feel pretty warm compared to those outdoor air temperatures. Now take a look at the first 12. We get to enjoy these clear skies pretty much all night, but temperatures are very warm. We're only making it down towards the low 80s by 4 o'clock, still feeling warmer than that, and then struggling to dip down towards the upper 70s by 7 o'clock. And I'm leaving the 10% on there. I still think that might be overdoing it, but I'm crossing my fingers, hoping we can kind of enjoy some showers as we're starting off the morning work commute, but I'm not expecting that to be for everybody. They're going to be very isolated in nature, but I hope you guys can enjoy maybe a sprinkle or two as you're walking out the door, kind of enjoying some rain falling from the sky, but we'll return to those drier conditions very quickly. In fact, speaking of dry conditions, we're already there right now here in North Mississippi. We're going to continue to stay that way all night long. If we were to see some of those rain chances, it's for you guys pretty much along the Mississippi River and the northern portions of the Delta and pretty much just our northern counties. You guys could see some of these showers and sprinkles early on to start your Monday, but again, very, very isolated in nature. Most of those showers kind of losing their head of steam, if they can even build up any, by the time we make it towards our mid-morning hours tomorrow. Now again, take a look at surface analysis. We're not really dealing with many weather makers within our region. We could start talking about this low pressure system and this stationary front. Even though it is stationary, it will kind of slowly start to drift a little bit further south towards North Mississippi and kind of stall on out yet again just north of our region. And that still gives us the chance to talk about these rain chances for your Monday and even technically into your Tuesday, as it just kind of lingers across our region, provides a little amount of lift to where we could talk about a few rain showers. And that high pressure system, well, it continues to sit out there in Gulf, kind of cycling in more moisture and hopefully some drier air. If we can continue to see it come out of the west, that will help us not feel as sticky as we could be feeling here in North Mississippi. So let's take a look at Futurecast and what those rain chances look like tomorrow. We're dealing with those dry skies. If we want to look for rain chances, we got to go further on south here in the Magnolia State to enjoy any. But for us here in our viewing area, not quite the story. We can see some of those showers and sprinkles getting closer and closer. But right when it hits the Mississippi River, it almost just hits an invisible wall, just really struggling to make it into North Mississippi. So yes, there is a chance that maybe they could just kind of power through, beat that uphill battle, and provide a few light showers as we're starting off the day. Most of North Mississippi will continue to stay dry. If we were to see any, it's for you guys along the Mississippi River in the most northwestern portion of our region. And then as you can see here, we're already returning back to those drier skies by 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So let's take a look at the next 24. Again, we're struggling to cool off towards the upper 70s for your overnight lows tonight. We're already going to feel quite warm as we're walking out the door and that sun continues to rise. Upper 80s by 9, upper 90s by 12, still reaching triple digits across many locations here in North Mississippi. Not quite dealing with those rain chances as prominent throughout our afternoon and into our evening hours. It's actually later on, kind of post-dinner time, to where we can start talking about some showers and a few rumbles of thunder to grace on through North Mississippi, providing some much needed rainfall. Hopefully the Manor household, they'll enjoy some, but I know all of our households are really kind of rooting on some of these rain chances to move on through. Now, the good news, we're not expecting any severe weather at this time, so I know you kind of see that stormy icon. We do have the necessary kind of energy or fuel in North Mississippi, just because we're constantly moist and unstable and just muggy here. So we could hear a few rumbles, but thankfully, we're not really dealing with anything impactful or widespread throughout our Monday evening. So we're going to continue to break that down for you as we get ready for that Monday morning that we often dread at the end of a weekend heading into the work week, but also let you know what the rest of the week has in store, whether that's temperatures and how they're slowly cooling on down, and rain chances and when they'll really return more prominently. All those answers all those answers to your questions, well, they'll be answered coming up in the next 60 seconds.
People are like, Bulldog Burger Company. Great burgers. Okay, stop right there. Yes, they make the best burger you ever had. Never smashed, but that's not all. Look at this chicken BLT salad. Just look at it. And a chicken sandwich? No. Come in here. Get closer. It's the chicken sandwich. Wait, where are you taking that? Come back. Oh, that's good.
Half off all furniture, motion, and mattresses.
Plus another extra 10% off.
And 20% off accessories.
And 4 years special financing.
I need to lie down.
Labor Day savings that'll leave you speechless at Room to Room.
Right now, from the Mississippi Live Weather Center, here's meteorologist Caleb Edelblut.
Well, thanks for sticking here with us for Mississippi Live at 9. Let's take a look at your 7-day forecast. We're still talking about those rain chances for your Monday. Could bother a few on our early morning hours, but most of the day is pretty rain-free. It's later on in the evening where we could start talking about some of those rumbles. Triple digits for your highs, starting to slowly cool off towards the upper 90s. A little bit cooler on your Tuesday before we warm back up again slightly on your Wednesday. Then we return to that summertime pattern where we're talking about those afternoon showers and thunderstorm chances. And right now, Thursday, the most prominent out of all of the work week. Now, let's talk about your Sunday night and into your Monday morning. We're continuing to stay clear and dry throughout the overnight period. We're used to that. That's been going on pretty much all weekend long. So we're still kind of enjoying that as we head into the start of our work week. Not much to look at, and even those rain chances in any green color, they just really struggle to make its way into North Mississippi. They build on up just west of the river, but as they get closer and closer, it just kind of start to kind of lose its head of steam, and that's going to be the theme that we see heading into our Monday morning hours. Now, your low temperatures, I mean, we are struggling to cool off. So this is something that we would love to see during a fall-like day for our highs. This is as cool as we're going to get tonight. Upper 70s all across our region, 80 out there in Clarksdale and 81 in Greenville. It is going to be a warm start to the day, and temperatures, they're just going to continue climbing into your afternoon hours. So best thing to do, prepare the kids for school the right way. Make sure they have a water bottle packed. Again, they're walking out the door in the upper 70s already, probably already feeling like you're in the low 80s, mid 90s by lunchtime. And then we're talking about triple digits by the time they're kind of getting out of recess, getting out of school, ready to come home and enjoy probably some much needed time indoors, relax with the AC. Still going to be a toasty afternoon. And we could start talking about a few showers popping on up, but anything really heavy or I still don't want to say intense or impactful. We're not really dealing with that tomorrow, but those heavier showers, that'll be later on into the evening. Now, let's take a look at Futurecast. Again, we're struggling with those rain chances at 6 o'clock for your Monday morning. We can still see maybe just a few trying to cross in, but we're not talking about anything impactful or meaningful here in North Mississippi. We're still dealing with those dry conditions by lunchtime tomorrow afternoon. Speaking of the afternoon hours, still not quite dealing with those rain chances. And I actually think these rain chances might be a little bit more delayed than 3:30. I think we're still kind of dealing with drier conditions. And even now, by that 4 or 5 o'clock hour, I think it's overdoing it just slightly, but it's around dinner time and after where we'll start talking about those rain chances. We'll be live during the 5 and 6 o'clock, hopefully talking about a little bit more activity here in North Mississippi and not just dry, clear, sunny skies, but starting to deal with those rain chances making their way back in the forecast tomorrow. Now your high temperatures, we're still talking about triple digits, this time not quite as widespread across North Mississippi, but even for you guys not in triple digits, we're talking 99 in Amory, Vernon, Columbus, Starkville, Macon, Eupora. I can keep going on and on here in North Mississippi. Feels like values, well, we're definitely feeling triple digits, and that's definitely because, or well, not definitely because, we've actually been all included into an extreme heat warning across North Mississippi. So those have since been extended into the rest of our region. And in fact, I can just zoom this out for you guys so you can see that this is not just a North Mississippi thing. Most of the Magnolia State is included within this extreme heat warning. And as you can just see, I just closed it off. These will continue all the way towards your Monday evening, and a few of us still dealing with it into our Tuesday, our Wednesday. It's just that summertime pattern. It's summer here in Mississippi. We're used to it, but it's definitely going to be a muggy and toasty few days ahead. So let's come back to Futurecast, this time with our strike model, which is doing pretty well on the placement of rain chances and giving us a little bit more to look at compared to what we saw during the 6 o'clock. Those heavier showers further out west across the Mississippi River. And as we continue into the evening, then we're dealing with some of these heavier showers that I was talking about. That's around 8:30 still. Pretty minimal, but I think we could see a little bit more activity closer towards the 8, 9, 10 o'clock hours, but they'll continue to move on out, especially by 10 o'clock as we're already dealing with those drier skies. Believe it or not, I still think our strike might be underdoing it just a little bit. So if you guys believe in kind of hypotheticals and putting spoon under the pillows for snow, we might as well do it tonight just to get some rain here in North Mississippi. So hopefully we can start talking about that tomorrow night. But you guessed it, clear and dry conditions will continue to dominate the overnight period. As we're waking up for our Tuesday morning, there's the potential maybe another light shower in the most northwestern portion of our region could see some rainfall. But again, dry, clear, sunny start to our workday. That'll continue to be the theme heading into your Tuesday morning hours. Even by lunchtime, we're still dealing with mostly dry and pretty much mostly sunny skies. And this is where I start to disagree with Strike. It is starting to be a little bit aggressive and give us shower and storm chances for your Tuesday afternoon. And this is kind of coming out of nowhere. So it might be picking up on something ahead of time that no other models have picked up on yet, but not quite pleased with these just yet. I want to keep my eyes on that, but we could see some showers and thunderstorms move through North Mississippi. They're going to continue moving further and further south by 6 o'clock, dealing with those drier conditions and just lingering moisture in the Golden Triangle region. But again, not too high on those rain chances just quite yet. I think we still have the better chance Monday instead of our Tuesday. But we'll have higher resolution models come out between these broadcasts, so make sure to tune on in during our 10 o'clock. And then we're back to those dry and clear conditions yet again for another overnight period. Now let's take a look at your high temperatures. We're starting to see some relief creep back into North Mississippi. I say that, 92 out there in Red Bay, 93 Iuka, 94 in Corinth and Boonville. But again, North Mississippi as a whole, we continue to stay toasty, triple digits still for you guys out there in the southern portions of the Delta, and quite a few of us pretty much just a degree away from that as well. Feels like values, well, they'll continue to keep us in triple digits as well, easily reaching 105 and pushing us up to 110 or more. So keep that water bottle handy. It's not just necessary for your Monday, Tuesday, it just continues and continues throughout the rest of the work week. So let's take a look at your heat indices. We're pretty much at the peak today. I'd say tomorrow is going to be pretty similar to what we went through today. We kind of get a tease and false hope of somewhat relief making its way back to North Mississippi just due to that frontal boundary kind of lingering on in the northern portion of our region. We see that mugginess return ever so slightly with more southerly winds bringing in more moisture from the Gulf. That will help our rain chances on your Thursday, which continues to be a dominant day for us to see some of that stormy activity. And then we start to feel that much needed relief heading into next weekend. So we have relief in store, but unfortunately we have a ways and pretty much a work week to go through until we can really start to enjoy it. Now let's take a look at your 7-day forecast. Again, I would say Monday has a better chance for rainfall compared to your Tuesday, but that is a new development that we're keeping a close eye on for your Tuesday afternoons. I'll be curious to see what our higher resolution models show for that coming on up tonight at 10. But we're starting to cool off ever so slightly back down towards the double digits on your hump day. Mostly clear and sunny skies continues to dominate throughout the next few days ahead. Thursday looks the most prominent for some more kind of storm activity to make its way into North Mississippi. That starts to shift our weather pattern. Then we're talking about mid to low 90s heading into the next weekend. Still talking about those rain chances, but nothing quite as widespread or prominent just quite yet. We still have quite a few days to go, and we need to see how everything else verifies until we can get there together. But of course, if you want to stay updated with us, even into the work week ahead, make sure to download the Mississippi Live Weather app. It's a powerful tool. I got notifications between the 6 and the 9 o'clock telling me about those extreme heat warnings and them getting issued and extended into your Monday evening. Of course, it lets you know everything we're talking about coming on up tonight at 9, or well, I guess now tonight at 10. So we'll have more to talk about with those rain chances, an updated look at them with our higher resolution models. So download that app. It'll let you know every time we go live. Of course, coming up in the next 40 minutes when we do at 10. And then we'll be back towards our weekday schedule starting tomorrow at 6:37 and 7:30 with our morning meteorologist, Maggie McCauley. Hopefully, she will be tracking out a few showers to give you guys some good news as you're walking out of the door, and then also keeping you updated on those rain chances for tomorrow evening, which we'll be back covering at 5, 6, 9, and 10. But until then, I've enjoyed yet another weekend with you guys. Continue to enjoy what's left of it, and I'm already looking forward to seeing y'all tonight at 10. Y'all have a good rest of your night, and thank you so much for supporting us here at Mississippi Live.
Dust off your favorite shotgun and sign up for the Natchez Trace Council Clay Classic. Call 662-842-2871 or visit natcheztracecouncil.org.
Friday, August 21st, don't miss the Tupelo Super Show benefiting St. Jude, featuring the legends of Memphis Wrestling. Reserve your seat right now at memphiswrestling.tv.